This one's been a long time coming. What do we got in the bay?
B9 A2 B9 S4.
Yeah.
So we're going to be taking this stock turbocharger out and replacing it with the TTE700 kit.
Wow.
And then what we're doing is I am doing a little collaboration with United Motorsports.
Okay.
And these injectors are off another Audi model.
Okay.
They're OEM.
And we're back.
So, TTE700 kit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's default, man. Okay, there we go. So, turbo kit, spark plugs. We're going to gap them to my spec. And then what we have here is injectors out of the B9 Audi RS5. And we're going to put the RS5 injectors on this.
Cool.
For more flow. More fuel equals more boost equals more power. You know how it works.
Yep.
So we're going to be taking this all apart and getting to this turbo kit relatively now.
Sweet. Thanks, Nick. Hey, Nick.
Tyler?
What's the update?
All right, so we got the old turbo out.
Yep.
This is what it looks like. We don't have to replace the downpipe because this one's already here. We got this one off my truck. So,
dude, you can fit your head in there. You want to try?
No. So, downpipe is there. The old turbo is out. Gotta clean everything up, replace all these O-rings for the coolant feeds, for the oil feeds, oil drain, oil filter housing.
Okay.
Old turbo's right there.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna put in the 700 kit.
Yep.
And then we have all supplying gaskets for it, all OEM.
Sweet.
And we're gonna get to going on that after lunch.
Awesome.
We're gonna have a nice
Bubba Coos.
Bubba Coos burritos.
Shout out to Bubba Coos.
Shout out to Bubba Coos burritos. This is not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
This is not sponsored by them.
Thanks, Nick.
If you guys ever have trash in your hand and you have a glove, all you have to do is put the trash in your hand. It's like dog poop. And then you go like this.
Thanks, Nick.
You ever take dog poop out like this?
Hey, Nick.
Hey guys, what's up? So the B9 S4, we got the turbo in.
Yep.
Tyler.
New
got
turbo.
the turbo in.
Downpipe
We
was
got the
already there.
downpipe mated.
Yep.
Oil filter housings back in. All the lines are back in with new seals. Charge pipes are back in. So now I'm going to show you guys replacing the injectors.
Okay.
So what we have here is we have the coil packs. We took out the coil packs. We're going to replace the spark plugs. And then what we have here is the injectors. They're down here on a B9. So what we have here is a fuel rail that basically sits down here. The fuel rail's bolt. It goes onto each injector. It bolts on.
Yeah.
Two-way securing it. High pressure line comes in here. What we have here is, this is how long the injector is. So what we have here is, you can see, this is
the old one,
a
right?
B9 S4 injector.
Okay.
And then what we have here, they look the same, but they're not internally. Obviously, this flows more, but this is a B9 RS5 injector.
Okay.
So I went ahead and replaced all these injectors with RS5 injectors.
Cool.
So this side's done. We're gonna lube up the O-rings, put the fuel rail on, replace the spark plugs, put this side back together, and then this side's done. And then we're gonna get to that side.
Get over to this side. We got the coil packs, the fuel rails under here, and Nick's gonna get to it.
Yep.
Thanks,
and
Nick.
then,
What's next after that? When we get a cold start, I think they want to hear
we're gonna put the front clip back on. He already has an upgraded front now, but
Yep.
we're gonna put the front clip back on, and then hopefully get a cold start, because
Sweet.
a lot of these aftermarket turbos, basically right here, is your exhaust flange is built into the coming out of the cylinder heads on this, and it's built into the turbo on this side. It's part of the turbo on this side. On this side, it's a round seal. This stays on the motor. This round seal right here sometimes leaks. So we had a CTS setup leak, and it took a lot of R&D from James over at Cast Performance. He had to shave down the turbo, put it in a mill, make it correct, use the blue dye stuff to actually see what was wrong. And it was actually nothing we were doing on our install. We took it on and off about 6 times. It was tried different gaskets, tried ordering a new flange from the dealer. It was nothing we were doing on our end. It actually was mic'd up and figured out that CTS, it was actually done wrong. So TTE, the 700 kit, hopefully that was a prototype kit, so CTS should have it figured out by now. We were doing a development with CTS on Jeff's car from UM. They gave him the boss kit for R&D, so I installed it for him, and we found out like there was some R&D work that needed to be done with that. So me and James took care of that. Now this car, the TTE, this has been out for a while now, so this should start up and not leak or have any exhaust leaks or problems.
Sweet.
But if it does, we know where to look.
Cool. Awesome.
But yeah, this is going to be the first one with the RS5 injector, so I'm curious to see that. Hopefully this makes around 600 wheel.
That'd be awesome.
And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Gotta get it over to all buttoned up and hopefully over to UM before Friday.
Cool. Thanks, Nick. Nick, we getting a cold start?
Yeah, so that common problem that I told you guys about the leakage between here, we're gonna start it up, and Justin's just gonna see if an exhaust leak has occurred, because if it does, I gotta take it all apart and.
Look at the creepy guy, Amazon. You can just drop it right there.
Thanks.
Yeah, anywhere over there. Thank you.
Obviously, if any oil squirts out of any hole.
Hey, can we pull this over?
Here we go, Nick. Start it up.
pressure pump.
When the other one leaked, you heard it. So this is good. You know, obviously, like I said, the first generation Boss 500 kit we did was a prototype. So obviously these guys did their research and everything, but it's nice and sealed. No exhaust leaks.
It's a little bit less aggressive than I thought it would be.
Yo, it's crazy because this runs 60 FPS, so it looks like the turbo is like barely spinning.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Isn't that cool?
Look at it. Tyler, put your finger in there,
It's
Tyler.
like you're on
Tyler,
the
put your
highway.
finger in there, Tyler.
Thanks, Fudge.
The valves for you?
No.
Yo, put the in there.
Oh, look. This makes sense, 'cause look.
Oh! Thanks, Fudge.
She heard the car start. She's like, yeah, that's my dad.
The next day.
What's up, Nick? What's the update?
Alright, so everything on this B9 is wrapped up. It looks bone stock
It
until I
does.
take the engine cover off and maybe the inlet you can see. But I got the inlet to here with the Eventuri intake.
Okay.
Right to the turbo housing. The big boys under there, can't even tell. Made it look very OEM plus.
We got the cold start.
Fresh oil change, cold start, front end's back on, cameras are calibrated. We're gonna put a base map in it so that we don't have to, you know, put it on the running too rich with the high pressure pump and the R5 injector. So we're gonna put a base map in it. I'm gonna read the ECU and have Jeff from UM work on that now.
Okay.
And we should be able to start it and start tuning it. Start the
Sweet.
tuning process.
Sounds good.
The box of stock parts. That's all we got left.
Stock parts down there. Thanks, Nick.